12th of October. Um, my eyes are starting to get those dark circles again. I'm not sleeping. It's really starting to look like I have some black paint on it here, except it's not. Because some people would think I'm like it's makeup. It's like it is so bad. I'm not sleeping at night. Right now I'm smelling like some kind of powder. The top of my head, and this happened last night. I woke up to something. It feel like almost like there's a hairline fracture in my skull. It's almost like it was fitting together again. These people who are doing this to me, I'll tell you something. The people who are doing this to me, they are out of control. They're out of control with what they're doing to me. This may have started out as gang stalking. Now, I don't know what gang stalking consisted of when it originally started. I mean, what were their intentions? What was the goal they were trying to accomplish, or goals, or all the obstacles they might have encountered to accomplish those goals that caused them to become the people they are today? I don't know. And by obstacles, I mean us, people like you and me, having a problem with being gang stalked. Let me repeat that. People like you and me having an issue with them, with themselves being gang stalked by a group of unknown assailants. People for no reason, because they want a dollar I have, or they want a stamp, or they want a money in the bank, or they want a song that they're raping from my head, or they want some kind of idea for some kind of technology, or they're seeing God, or they're seeing the devil, or they're seeing an angel, or they're seeing a demon, or some bullshit that they want to kill us for. They have to literally, we have to be dead, as in dead as a doornail, for them to feel like they've accomplished something. Because apparently, taking these things and having us alive in the world doesn't work well for them because they're fragile. They have a certain way they do things. And with us being here will really cause a problem for them. So with that being said, it's like we have to actually um, live in a sort of distressed state until we die. Because as we're alive still, it's still a problem for them as is. Our face, our bodies, we're ugly, we're gross, we're stinky, we should have been dead. Our parents should have been dead. It's like our parents should have never met. I mean, this all that you have should have been theirs from the beginning. Everything that you have, the people who are gang stalking you, there should have been a clear path to who, wherever this thing is, to whoever had it prior. It should have been theirs. You are in their way. I am in their way. I don't mean to. I never meant for my parents to meet. I didn't plan it. I didn't orchestrate the whole, a glass of wine. I didn't do it. I wasn't even born. To cramp these modern day gang stalkers' style, I didn't plan it. I didn't do it. One thing led to another, and I'm here. My past, my parents, everything seemed to be like it's just wrong, wrong, wrong with the gang stalkers because it's like a giant punishment from gang stalkers, not God, for just being who you are. Whether it's jealousy, whether it's money, whether it's some talent, some idea they're using to make money, to get themselves famous, to uh, make a breakthrough in something, whatever it is, it's got to be a doozy. At least, please let it be a doozy, not just some pea brain, the size of a pea type nugget they found, but you know them. They have to get us, right? So, with that being said, it's like It's one long drawn out punishment for just being us. Now, whatever this thing is in my head, it felt like either there's a hairline fracture. There's something wrong here. I don't know if it's a hairline fracture. I don't know what it is. Just now it happened again, and it's starting to, you see my right here, like my collarbone. That's, it's just under the collarbone, like this upper part of your chest. You know, there's like a bump right here. Oh my God, it's like something squeezing it, squeezing it. Back in 2018, someone was saying, I was having these psychic readings done. I think I did something wrong because I don't think God approves of that. But I didn't think about it at the time, and I had a lot of them done. That something was happening to someone. I thought it was the lady next door. It might have been someone else. I'm not sure. That it feels like the person is kneeling on their chest. Kneeling on their chest. Now, I've been told that these people have holograms of us, or some image, straw men, straw women, whatever, stick figures. They draw paper and put your name on it. Like when you're a child, you say, well, um, A loves B or A hates B. They write it on a piece of paper. I did that shit, right? And they put it on there, and they're kneeling on the chest. Now, I don't know if the psychic saw that. That could have been a possibility, but I doubt that because the same thing is happening to me right now. I don't know who this young lady was or who the lady was, but they did a number on her. I don't know who she was, but they did a number on her. I promise you that. They did a number on her. Now, with that being said, it's this is feels like my back also is breaking. Feels like my back around the same area, the front and on the back, it feels like it's breaking. Like the bones are breaking. Like the bones are breaking. It's hurting really bad. Now, when these people, like I remember, I talked about rationality in the first place. Like who's rational? They're being rational. These people are linked to our heads, and we are rational. We're in pain. We can't really hold down a job. We're living in less than ideal, that's not it, in horrible situations for us because we are normal people with normal ambitions, normal drives, normal motivations. We want more out of life. We have like 0.5% of the pie. Oh, in some cases, we can't even see the pie. The pie is out of reach. They want the pie out of reach because we are lesser citizens than they are. We are meaningless trash. Like meaningless trash to these people. This is in their mindset, this is how they see us. We're meaningless trash. So think about that. They're gang stalking us. Okay, we feel hatred for them, but we don't mire in it because we can't afford to. We can't walk around 24 hours a day without somebody's like whatever this is tight all around here. We cannot walk around 24 hours a day feeling hatred, feeling pain, feeling dejected, feeling sorrow, feeling angry. We can't do it. I tried it for the first 2 or 3 years, and it was not doing me any favors. And then I kind of got used to it. Don't lose yourself in getting used to it, because they will take over. But not to mention how much gases you have to be inhaling day and night. Chlorine, poison, probably rohypnol, things that makes your body break down and your immune system break down. That's just a lot to do with your mental state. It's the body is in constant pain and suffering. The body feels almost like inside of you is being gutted. Like you're there, but you're not yourself. You don't sound like you. Your eyesight, you don't see the way you do. You don't smell like you. You can't hear like the way you used to hear. And it's just weird. And this is not just wear and tear. This is really within a short period of time this happening all at once. Nobody ages like this. This is being willfully done all at once. So all your senses start to go to the wayside. The body itself starts to go to the wayside. We are doing things just to survive, not to make a living. Who can do that? Who can really do what they want to make a living under these circumstances? No one. They can't do it. We are doing whatever it takes in the moment to get by from day to day. To get by from day to day. Now, these people are neurally linked to us. What I said was we have to stay rational because we still got to pay the rent. We are like, most of us are one paycheck away from the poorhouse. One paycheck away from the poorhouse. Some of us are already looking, as we speak, looking for something because they don't know what to do. These situations we find ourselves in are not ideal. They're not close to ideal, and we wouldn't want them for ourselves. And I don't care what we were before, if we were slackers, overachievers, freedom fighters, or prison guards. It doesn't really matter. We were not these people. We are doing things just to get by. Nothing is nothing that's going to really see us through or a long-term haul. We can't sit down and do it because we're fighting 50 different things at the same time. I sit in my chair, I move to the right, I move to the left, I move forward, I move because I'm trying to focus on a movie or something, and I'm trying to outmaneuver the chlorine gas. It's not pretty. Now, with that being said, because they're hooked to us, my original statement was these people who are doing this to me, they're out of control. I know that for a fact they're out of control. This here is, no matter what the intentions were in the beginning, this has gone way overboard. Something is wrong with them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in a situation where these people have lost it. They've lost it. And I don't know the fact that they're gang stalkers and you're in the midst of gang stalkers who have lost it. And their rationality is what you are trying to hang on to in yours, because remember, they're linked to you. How do I know this? One, what they're doing is wrong. They seem to be oblivious to this fact. This smirk, you could feel almost like they're smirking when you're in pain. You move, they latch on, they just hold on to you. Everything starts to hurt because whatever is causing them to feel like they're walking when you walk with this technology is called squeezing certain parts of your brain or your head or your back or your muscles or something. 3, it's like they're on all the time. Now, all 3 of those things are not normal. But when you do them in excess the way they've been doing them, something is wrong. Climbing in your home at night, I don't know how the hell they're coming in, but they are. Putting stuff under your scalp, in your back, behind your knee, in your food, in your nose. And doing it consistently, night after night, day after day, for years, tells me that something is off. This is not gang stalking. These people have lost it. I think their own actions have brought on this level of madness, and they're not dealing with it. Yes, they may go out and work and come back, but this is all they live for. This is all they live for. Even at work, they're looking for some way to latch on to you. They're there, but they're not there. They're there, but they're not there. They're focused on us. Me and you and whichever gang is on you right now. So I'm in a situation where I'm surrounded by people who have lost it, gang stalkers, whose way of life, maybe for the last few years, has been mostly gang stalking and terrorizing human beings. And these people are a little bit on the cray cray side. This doesn't spell well for me. They're a little bit on the cray cray side, which makes me a little bit worried that something bad is going to happen. I think I'm going to start doing what someone else did and start dropping their names. This is the only way to get out of this. So if something does happen, somebody will write his names and put him to the police. And maybe I really need to go tell the police this has been happening and I will hold them responsible. If I die, they need to do something about it. These are the people be responsible for it. And they need to do something. Because it just seems like they take advantage, but the rationality is coming from me. What this modicum of rationality I'm still holding on to, because it's my belief system. It's my belief, I should say. It is my belief that they have lost their marbles, or most of them along the way. And this happened quite a while ago, but I was hoping that they would regain some measure of their own rationality, but they have not done so. I don't think they're capable of it right now. I've tried to lend them mind by rationalizing their behavior pattern, by talking about God, by praying, by telling them I understand that they have a problem, they know that. As soon as I move, though, or just maybe like a minute and a half after I've said that, they start on me again. Which tells me there is a mental problem here, like it's a shared mental problem. And since I'm not the one wanting to crawl in someone's crawl space and hurt them, if I catch them in here, I want to beat them with my fists, which I have every right to because they shouldn't be in place if they're not invited. I would have every right to pick up a chair or something and defend myself, which I would have every right to do that. These people have lost it. They've lost it. I There's no other way how to describe this except there's a mental illness running here now. I think too many um, uh, horrible thoughts, because you have to have a thought before you do a horrible action. You have to have a thought before you do a positive action. And that's horrible to yourself. Make a bad decision, or make a wise decision and do something, good for yourself. If not long term, at least give you some immediate pleasure. These people are consistently making bad decisions. They are consistently making bad decisions. And it builds up, it adds up, and it's causing a lot of problems for people. They're consistently making bad decisions. It has to affect an individual on some level. There's no way. Human history has proven that this is the reality of the situation. Human history has proven that this is based in reality. You do the same thing over and over. It's not just a pattern of, of behavior that's being repetitive, it becomes a way of life. Whose way of life is to harm someone consistently for the same thing, and the person isn't fighting back? What kind of way of life that would lash out or crawl into a person's home and gas them at night, or just make just hack them, or just destroy all their relationships, their co-workers, just destroy everything they try to build for themselves? What kind of lifestyle these people would have that would be healthy for one person? Just the mere fact that they're doing this offhand, the first thought, well, they're crazy. This is crazy. If you look a little bit deeper, crazy. You go even further, something is mentally challenging them at this point. Something is definitely mentally challenging them, and it's not you and me. Because remember, we are still trying to maintain in all of these onslaughts, these various kinds and types of onslaughts. Gassing, harassing, but gassing is like attempted murder. Destroying your relationships, destroying your work, destroying everything you try to do. They come under harassment, except for the one where they're breaking in your home. That's a different story. But no matter how far out you go, back against the wall, backs against the wall, rationality, rational thought, life, studied behavior, clinical studies, just fucking life will tell you something is wrong with these people. I didn't do this. You and I we're in a different state of being zone. We have to put up with all this crap and still try to maintain in public, in finances and physical appearances. And we're trying as best we can. Some of us are doing it way better than the rest of us. And good for them. It's just some of us have it a little bit more difficult. But however, at the end of the day, no matter how far back you go, it is one word. Something is wrong here. Crazy, unhealthy, something is wrong. This behavior pattern back to the wall, where the back's against the wall, there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere to hide. There's no other way to look at it. No different scenario. There's no color behind it. Says that something is wrong. This is unhealthy behavior. This is not normal behavior. This is a behavior pattern that's crazy is the word. They've lost it. These have lost it. I don't know the ones who are demolishing your life in your neck of the woods, what's happening there, but these have pretty much lost it. It's whatever this is making me lose my train of thought. And that will make them, I can hear the man, who, that's how he sounds. He's gloating that whatever they put under my scalp is making me forget words momentarily, because it's not always there. I don't know how it works its way out, but he's gloating at it. This brings me back to exactly what the point I'm trying to make, that something is wrong with these people. Something is really wrong mentally with them. They are mentally challenged at this point. Something is wrong. If I tell this to them, they're not going to believe me. They don't want to. They've got this handled. No, they don't. Something is wrong with them. They are doing it. They did it last week. They did it the week before, 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 and they're laughing. Same thing. You miss a word, oh, same laughter, same stupid reaction, same feeling that they won one. Same thing on repeat over and over and over and over. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. These people are not just bad people, they're crazy. Something is really wrong with them. And unfortunately, I'm stuck in the middle of it. I need some advice, and I need it real quick on what to do here. Please help.